Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope that everybody's having a great day today. So, excuse me, I'm sitting on the couch in my pajamas, like literally doing nothing, scrolling through Instagram. I'm drinking my favorite tea that I mentioned in my last video. Y'all, it's so good. You have to make it. It's seriously delicious. And I just got the urge to play with some makeup. You know what I mean? Where you just feel like you need to put makeup on your face. You just feel like even though you're not going anywhere, you're in your pajamas, nobody's gonna see you, you want to put on a full face of makeup. That happens to me all the time, which I know sounds really strange and weird, but that's what we're gonna do today. I just purchased a couple things from Sephora, and I have not tried some of them yet. Some of them I have tried, some of them I haven't. I just wanted to try them on camera for you guys, so I thought, let's just do it. I just feel like putting on makeup. I'm going to turn the camera on. We're going to put on some makeup today. We're probably going to chat. Not really sure how this video is going to go. I really wanted this to be like a me trying on new products that I just got / haul. So maybe that'll turn into this. Maybe I'll just ramble the whole time about nothing that matters. I don't know. Before I ramble on too much, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, now that I've got you guys zoomed in a little bit, I'm just going to start with my regular makeup routine, and this is something that I've been doing a little bit different. This is actually from Drunk Elephant, and it's a facial oil. We're transitioning into summer right now, so my skin doesn't know whether it wants to be oily or whether it's going to be dry, or my face is very oily, but I find that when I wash it in the morning and then dry it off, it's actually dry, like really dry at first, and then throughout the day I just get super oily, like my body overproduces oil. Just using a little bit of eyeshadow primer. So I've been using this face oil to try to counteract some of that oiliness or some of that dryness in the morning, and then maybe hopefully the idea is that my skin won't produce as much oil throughout the day if I put oil on it in the beginning. So, still kind of testing that theory, but so far I think it's, it's okay. Just using a little bit of concealer. I'm kind of using the face oil in lieu of a moisturizer. Instead of putting on a moisturizer, I've just been using a face oil. Okay. And then I'm going to take a brush that I can't find. Here it is. And I'm just going to set my lids with some powder. Lovely. There's a bug in here. So this is the first new product that I want to use, and it's the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette. Now, I will say, I got this last weekend, and I have already used it a couple of times this week. I wore it to work. You guys, this palette is so pretty. I really didn't need it. I've actually gotten rid of a lot of eyeshadow palettes recently, but I mean, just look at that. I had to have this. I mean, it is literally, it is so pretty. I mean, look at all those peachy shades. Those are right up my alley. The first thing I'm going to take is Fresh Peaches and Cream. Oh, I'm reading the wrong thing. The first shade I'm going to take is Peaches and Cream. I'm using a Morphe E27 blending brush to blend this into my crease. It's powdery, as you can see. There's like a little bit of powder, but it's not like super powdery. You know what I mean? They still are soft enough to blend, but they're not so soft that powder just gets everywhere. And let's take a little bit of this shade right here. This is called Peach Cobbler. Haven't dipped into that one yet. And this is on a Sephora Pro 27. That's funny. E27, right? Yeah, this is an E27 for Morphe, and this is a Pro blending from Sephora, and it's also number 27. That's pretty funny. I didn't realize that. Okay, so I am just going to focus this on the lower portion and into the crease. That's really pretty. And then I'm going to go back again with that original blending brush with no additional product. And just blend everything together. Next I'm going to take this crown brush, and this is the SSO27 blending crease. And I'm going to take this one right over here. It's called Peach Tarte. It's kind of like a darker brown. Tap most of that off, and I'm just going to buff it on this like lower part here. I feel like you can create any kind of look that you want with this palette, and then maybe if you want to pull for like one of your glitters or something, or like a shimmery shade that you might have, this is like the perfect palette to do so. So I think I'm going to use a product that I haven't used in a minute. I use this a lot, like in some of my earlier videos, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible Shadow. Yeah, L'Oreal Infallible Eyeshadow in the shade 892 Amber Rush. If you've been watching Jaclyn Hill for like a really long time, then you know that she mentioned this in one of her drugstore videos like a couple of years ago, and of course if she mentions it, like I have to have it. It is just like this beautiful metallic bronze, like rose gold. So I'm just going to take that, not on a brush because that did not work very well. I'm going to take it on my finger. And I'm just going to like pat that on the inner portion of my lid. Ooh, that's pretty. Move on to my skin. I'm taking my Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. I'm just taking a little bit of that just over my nose and cheek area where my pores are the largest. And I'll take a tiny bit of that on my forehead and on my chin. Just really more in the central portion of my face. Alright, and then the next new product that we're going to be trying today, and I tried this once, but I don't know, I feel like I didn't apply it. Sunday Riley, it's the new tin moisturizer that she came out with, and it's supposed to be really lightweight, like really like your skin but better, but I just found it was super heavy when I applied it, and I don't know if I applied too much or if it was the brush that I used. I'm actually going to go wet a beauty blender really quick and see if that makes a difference. Alright, so I just wet a beauty blender, and I got 2 samples of this from Sephora because I've been really loving doing that recently, especially foundations that I want to try instead of just like going in and buying them outright, just getting a sample first because you can use samples 2 or 3 times. So I got 2 shades as a sample, so I'm just dotting, I think this is the shade 170. I'm just dotting some of that around, and then I'm going to take a little tiny bit of 140. I did just self-tan yesterday. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to tell, but so when I used this before I was not self-tanned, so I used a lot more of the lighter shade, but today because I did apply my self-tanner yesterday, I believe I'm going to need a lot more of the darker shade, which is, I think it's 170. Okay, so I'm just going to take my beauty blender. Okay, this is going on way better with a beauty blender than it was with that brush. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Maybe it's, I don't know. It just didn't apply very well with a brush. So I guess if you want to try the Sunday Riley, her new foundation or skin tint or moisturizer, I'm not sure exactly the name. I just saw that she came out with like a makeup-y product, and I'm obsessed with Sunday Riley skincare. So I wanted to try it, and I didn't even really read what the bottle said. I don't even know the name of it. Okay, that looks way better. When I tried it the other day, I don't know, like I said, maybe I applied too much. Maybe I just didn't need, maybe I just applied it incorrectly. I don't know. It definitely looks way better with a sponge though. Okay, there are some areas like on my chin and around my nose that I think I want to build up a little bit. So let's just apply a little bit more in those areas. Who knows how long this video is going to be? I really don't. It might be super long. Who knows? Probably is going to be super long. Okay. That builds up nicely. Yeah, it definitely applies better with a sponge. For sure. That's like a really nice finish. I'll have to read the claims on it on Sephora's website, because I would assume that this has some kind of like amazing skin benefits to it, because Sunday Riley is just like a fantastic skincare brand. I use her stuff religiously, as you know if you would have seen my skincare video. I'm still using like all of her products. I'm like obsessed with all of them. Concealer under my eyes, nothing new here. I'm just going to use my Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is in the shade Medium Light Neutral, and then I'm also going to mix in a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral. And then I'm going to take my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'm going to set all those areas. I always like to make sure I set this area really well, just so that my so that my bronzer blends really nicely. I always like to make sure to set my like upper cheek area really, really well. It looks super white on camera. I'm not sure why, because like in the mirror this matches me like really well. But yeah, I promise I'm not really white in person. Like this looks like a completely different color than my neck in the camera, but whatever. It doesn't look that way in person. Okay, this next product I'm very excited about. I have not used this yet at all. So I did use the eyeshadow palette as soon as I got it, but I have not used this product yet. This is the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronze Coconut Perfect Tan in Tantastic. This is the limited edition one that he came out with last summer, but they did come back out with it for this summer. I do believe it's still limited edition. Okay, so I'm just taking my Sephora Pro Flawless Powder number 40. Oh, and it smells like coconuts. It smells so good. Okay, so let's see. Whoo! That is stunning! Wow. That, I mean I put it on and it was like already blended. Like I'm not even really having to try. It's not muddy. It's not patchy. It is so smooth. Wow. That is beautiful. Huh. I'm just going to take whatever's left on my brush, maybe dip into it like slightly, and just blend it onto my forehead. I'm just going to bring some of that on my nose. I'm going to bring a little bit on my jawline right here, down the neck. Next thing I'm going to do is blush, and this is not a new product. This is something that I've had for a while, but I've been loving. Sticking with the peachy pink theme, I'm taking this Anastasia blush trio in the shade Peachy Love, and I'm just going to take this outer pink, maybe tap in a little bit of that orange. And I'm going to use this MAC highlighter in the shade Perfect Topping. I haven't used this one in a while. I think this one was limited edition. I can't remember. Sorry if it was, but it's like a beautiful frosty peachy pink highlight. Can you tell I'm like obsessed with anything that's peachy pink? Like, I can't get enough peaches and oranges. It's just the season. The weather's finally getting beautiful after we've literally had like 3 months of rain here in Tennessee. It's been insanely rainy. Okay, I'm going to go back to my Just Peachy Mattes palette. And I'm going to take a Real Techniques shading brush. It's just one of these small brushes. I'm going to go in with Peaches and Cream, that first shade that we used in the crease. And I'm just going to blend this. On the lower lash line. I'm going to bring this kind of far down. Alright, next I'm going to take what am I going to take? I think I'm going to take Fresh Picked. Alright, and then I'm going to take that brown, that darker brown up here, and really try to focus this closer to my eyelashes. And then I'm going to highlight my inner corners. I'm going to just use that highlight that we used on our face. On my face. I'm just taking this with a small blending brush. This is the Morphe M507. Next, I think I'm going to do my eyebrows. Nothing new here. I'm using the Benefit, this is called Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the shade number 4. Hey guys, I had to speed this part up because doing your brows is like doing a science project, and it takes me forever to do my brows, like probably 10 to 12 minutes to do my eyebrows, which is really insane. But that's just where I am at life right now. It takes me over 10 minutes to do my brows. So enjoy me very speedily filling in my brows, because that is the power of editing. I can speed things up and make it go faster. So yay. Okay, bye. That's all. I really never do this, but because I'm feeling extra, I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to highlight my brow bone. I'm just going to take this really old brush that I've had literally since high school. I think it's an e.l.f. brush. Got it at Target a gajillion years ago. But I'm telling you, they have held up so well. I'm taking Peach Meringue, that top shade. And then I'm taking the other side of the brush just to blend it out. I can't even tell if that makes a difference or not. I think it does. Alright, now let's do lashes. I'm going to tight line my eyes using the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eye Kohl. Alright, and then I'm going to curl my lashes using my Shiseido eyelash curler, and then I'm going to use my Too Faced waterproof mascara and my Clinique bottom lash mascara. I'm probably going to turn the camera off for this part just because putting on my mascara is super boring and it takes me the longest because I have really short stubby eyelashes that don't like to curl. So I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I've applied my mascara. You probably can't even tell because I have the shortest eyelashes in the world. So this is a new product that I just got yesterday. This is the Bite Beauty lip pencil, and this is just in the shade 068. There's no name on it. I believe these do have a name, but this is just on the pencil itself. It just says shade 068. And again, we're speeding through this because I really never, well, I don't want to say never, I very rarely do lip liner, but when I do, it takes me about 10 to 12 minutes to do it. Yeah, I don't know why. It just takes me a really long time to do lip liner, and it took up about 6 minutes of this video, so I had to cut that down. So yes, here I am applying the lip liner very precisely. It just takes me forever. So yeah. My lip line is totally uneven, like naturally, so it takes me a really long time to do any type of lip liner. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is apply some lipstick now that I have that line somewhat on and somewhat even. So I got 2 lipsticks from YSL. I got the YSL Volute Tint and Balm, but I'm not going to use this today. I'm going to use this one. That's the Rouge Per Couture in the shade number 52 Rouge Rose. Now, this is the first lipstick that I've gotten from this line. I have a ton of YSL lipsticks, but they all are in this type of a tube. They're like more of the Volute range. This is the Rouge Per Couture range, and I've never gotten a lipstick from this line before, but I saw Brianna Fox use this, and she had like, it just gave her the most beautiful coral lips. Okay, if I could open this box, that would be great. I'm really excited to use this. Now this eye look could probably benefit from more of a nude lip, but I don't know. I really want to try this lipstick on. I'm really excited about it. So let's just apply it. And it is just like the most gorgeous coral pink. Okay. It is so creamy. This might be one of the creamiest lipsticks I've ever used. All the YSL lipsticks are really creamy, but this one's like insanely creamy. Alright you guys, now that this video is a million minutes long, and end it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. It's just a red button down below and it's completely free. So I would really appreciate your support. And those of you that are already subscribed, I just thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot to me that you guys like my channel enough to hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot. I see every single one that comes across in my email. I see every single says so-and-so has subscribed to you, and I get really excited whenever that happens. So I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel. It means a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.